Good evening, everyone. Today we're going to learn about food and health. So let's get started. So first, we'll see the E12 plate. So over here you can see that they have given us a balanced diet. So over here we can see it. So they have parts and here are the color codes. Now let's look at the green. In this we have the fruits and vegetables which are good for vitamins and minerals. And also carbohydrates. So now we have here the carbohydrates and starch. Now in this yellow part you can see pasta, macaroni, spaghetti, potato, bread. You can say the potato and the pasta, spaghetti and all are carbohydrates and their starch, and this bread is a source of carbohydrate. Now we'll go to the blue part where it is dairy. Now in the dairy we'll see the milk, then I don't know what that is, cheese, butter, etc. Now only that much we'll see in that part. Now we'll see the protein part, which is the pink area. Now in this area you will see all the proteins like fish, chicken, meat, sausages, eggs and cashews. Now we'll go to the sugar and fats. So here two are there. Now in this you all might surely be knowing. So here are some nuts, cupcake, cold drinks, chocolate and sweets. Now as I have written over here that this is a balanced diet, and then for your information, carbs are carbohydrates. That's a short form. Now you can see now in this chart you can basically see what quantity of food we should eat every day and what our balanced diet should be. So we should get each all of this, but then the things that we should only get in certain amounts, as you can see over here. Now let's move to the next part, which is the carbohydrates. Now in these carbohydrates, the carbohydrates provide energy to our body. Okay, so now for example, bread, apple, honey, rice, banana. As I had told you, the bread I had told you it was carbohydrates, and then apple, honey, rice, banana and etc. As you can see over here, there are so many vegetables. Then there is pasta, grains, grapes, avocados, beans, capsicum, potatoes, broccoli, bread and etc. Now we'll go to the proteins. Now the proteins are important for our muscle growth and also our muscle building. So now the example for this is chicken, fish, soya bean, milk, cheese, etc. As you can see over here, there are so many sources of meat. Then there are dairy products like cheese, milk, then butter, melted butter, or you can say as ghee. Then there are some vegetables like potatoes, tomatoes, onions, and there's fish over here. There are apples. Yeah, so like that there are so many examples. Now let's go to the next part, which is the vitamins and the minerals. Now in the vitamins and the minerals, we need them for fighting diseases and preventing us from falling sick, which means like this will keep us away from sickness, or you can say illness. Now example for this is eggs, milk, fish, fruits, veggies, etc. Veggies, I mean vegetables. So these are some, so this is meat products, this is some bread, egg, then there are cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes basically mean baby tomatoes. Then there is cheese, there are croissants, there is juice, there are grains, vegetables, etc. Now we'll move on the next one, which is fats. Now in the fats, we need them to keep our body warm. For example, meat, vegetable oil, ghee, then cream, dry fruits, and etc. Now in this picture also you can see we have milk, oil, butter, we have fish, we have walnuts, then we have salmon, which is fish basically. These are small fishes, this is salmon, and we also have eggs and we have oysters. Now we'll move on to our next one, which is again the same slide which we had studied at the starting. So I'll just tell you again, and then I'll show you this picture in a larger form. Now as I had told you that I'll show you this picture in a more larger form, you can see it right over here. Now I'll mark these vegetables and then I'll tell you their names for so that you can get some examples. So basically we'll start with the fruits and vegetables, which is the vitamins. Now over here we can see a broccoli, banana, apple, tomatoes, spring onions, then we can see carrots, and I don't know what is this, but then these are peas, and we can see a brinjal. Now we'll go to the carbs and starches, which is carbohydrates and starch. Now over here you can see pasta in this whole area, and over here you can see spaghettis, and over here you can see potatoes, and over here you can see bread. Now we'll go to the dairy. Now in the dairy we can see milk, butter, we can see different types of cheese, and we can see more. Now we'll go to the protein. Now in the protein area we can see a lot of meat sources like the fish, then we can see sausage, chicken, and eggs. So now we'll go to the sugar and fats. Now in the sugar and fats we can see sweets and candies, we can see nuts. So now nuts are sources of fat, for your information, and there are different types of nuts like walnuts, then there are cashews and dried raisins and more. Now more forms of sugar are like cold drinks and cupcakes. Now that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.